Active GFN FPI. The final piece of the puzzle in a GFN grounded network is the ability of being able to pinpoint the faulty earth fault down to the faulty section for any earth fault type and impedance. The faulty earth fault section must also be determined without starting a fire. This means the earth fault current must be actively kept below 500 mA by the GFN. The FPI must therefore match the performance of the GFN in terms of sensitivity and speed. Since the GFN will eliminate the earth fault current completely, this makes it even more difficult for other passive FPIs being able to determine the faulty earth fault section reliably. A GFN-matched active GFN FPI will be able to pick up the energy release created by the GFN in a predetermined way. The release of earth fault current in a predetermined pattern known by all FPIs and GFN means they are matched. Only FPIs in the earth fault path on the faulty feeder will be able to pick up the GFN-created pattern. The active GFN FPI is a small add-on box and can be installed on existing ACRs or using other CTs. The Swedish neutral FPI can locate earth faults with the same sensitivity as the GFN system. The Swedish neutral FPI can locate the faulty section of the power line, even for the most difficult and dangerous high-impedance earth faults. Yet another FPI? Why does the active GFN FPI work? World of passive FPIs. Most FPI manufacturers are bound to making passive measurements of earth fault current and voltage. This is a difficult task requiring smart and complex schemes involving time synchronization, data collection, and central evaluation. In the passive world, many smart earth fault locating schemes are being developed and are competing with one another. No known passive earth fault locating scheme known by Swedish Neutral can locate earth faults up to the same level as the Swedish Neutral active FPI. World of active GFN FPIs. The sensitivity limitation of most passive FPIs can be much improved by actively changing the preconditions utilizing the GFN. By actively controlling the earth fault current in terms of amplitude, angle, and duration, the rules are suddenly changed. The boundaries for what is possible have been extended further. A smart but simple scheme is adopted by the Swedish Neutral Active FPI, requiring only I0 current to be measured. Unique features of the active GFN FPI: only I0 current required. Polarization with neutral voltage is not required. Communication over 4G/5G network is not required for earth fault locating or synchronization or for tripping purpose. Matched to active GFN earth fault pattern generation. This ensures robust earth fault locating and will avoid false earth fault locating. Works with existing ACRs where the built-in CT ratio is high. Since the active GFN FPI utilizes a delta current scheme, error in CTs is eliminated. Up to 1,000 to 1 CTs have been verified to work. A tripping scheme has been developed where smallest possible section of the network can be disconnected without the need of the communication over 4G/5G. However, communication over IEC 61850 protocol is available if desirable. Tripping scheme. Active GFN FPI can be set to selectively trip the fault earth fault section without the need for communication in between. This can be achieved by setting different trip times. Depending on where in the hierarchy the FPI is installed, different trip times are set. If a FPI closer to the earth fault location did trip the faulty section, this can be seen by other FPIs as a reduction of capacitive earth fault current.